Welcome to today's programming tutorial. Today we will be looking at how you can install Microsoft Visual Studio on your computer. Visual Studio is a coding development program that allows you to build programs with C#, Python, JavaScript and much more. Microsoft Visual Studio is a free software. To get started, open a web browser, search for Microsoft Visual Studio, click the link, click the download button for Visual Studio, and then download the community version of Visual Studio. Find the exe file in your download folder and run it. You will now see a screen that shows you a bunch of different add-ons that you can install. These add-ons provide an environment to run your program in any language. Select the following: Python Development. This will let you run programs using Python. Universal Windows Platform Development. This will let you program using C#. Game Development with Unity. This is optional, but it will help you use C# to build games using Unity and other free software that you can download. The only programs that are required are the Universal Windows Platform development for C# or the Python developments for Python. Click Install when you are ready to install and wait. I will see you in a little while. Now that Visual Studio is installed, you should see the hub appear like it has on my screen. Please note that the program may ask you to sign up. You can use your school email address and password to sign up if you need to. Let's check that everything is installed properly. Click on Create a new project. Click on the drop-down list and select C#. Make sure that the console application appears. This is what you'll be using at school when you create programs in C#. Click the drop-down list and select Python. Make sure that the application appears. This is what you'll be using at school when you program in Python. If you don't see the project settings you want, return to the Microsoft Visual Studio installer by clicking the exe file that we downloaded earlier. Click on Modify. You can now select the workload you want to install. When you have selected the ones that you want, click the Modify button to update Visual Studio. Let's look at creating and running a C# program. To start, click on the Create a New Project button. Make sure C# is selected in the drop-down list and then click on Console Application. Click Next when ready. Give your project a name. For this example, I will call it Test. Click Next when ready. Lastly, click Create to create your project. This is the C# console project. Throughout these tutorials, we will look at all the parts that you see in front of you, so make sure to check out the tutorial playlist. For now, understand that we want to write all our programming inside of the static void main subroutine. This means that we want all our code in between the two curly brackets. Let's write out a command called console.writeLine. Inside the brackets we will type hello world. This command will output hello world into the console. You'll see an example of that in a short while. Let's also add a single line comment. In programming, comments are completely ignored by the program. It lets you write notes on what your code is doing without worrying about breaking anything. A single line comment can be created using 2 forward slashes. As you can see, the comment is in green and it will be ignored. If you want to type comments as a paragraph, you can use a /* to start a paragraph comment, and you can use an */ to end a paragraph comment. The paragraph comments are a useful way of omitting a piece of code without deleting it. Let's run our program. You can run the program by clicking on the green Run triangle. As you can see, we have outputted Hello World and the comments have been ignored. Continue with the tutorials to find out more about how you can program in C#. Thank you for watching this tutorial. I hope you have found it helpful.